So I have a white wife, and I have gotten so much criticism from the black community over the years, and I don't care, but I've gotten a lot of criticism from the black community over the years of you're a sellout, you have a white wife. Even Dr. Umar says, don't marry snow bunnies.
Can a black man genuinely love a white woman? No.
Unpopular opinion.
Whenever white girls are with black dudes, that pisses me off.
I'm over black men. I seen a girl make this post like some months ago, but like, and I felt her then, but I really feel her now. I am so over black men. I'm over black men, and the reason why is like, it's too much dating them.
And I've dated all different races. My one before that was Hispanic. She was Hispanic, mixed white and Hispanic. But I've dated all races. But there was a period of time that I was intentionally single. And I used to go on dating apps. And this is the years of eHarmony, Match.com. So I'm an unk. And I went on there with an intention of looking for a black wife or a black woman, girlfriend, not a wife. I was single. I'm on a date. I had my own bachelor pad, I had a condo, beautiful condo. And so I was an attraction. I had a whip. I had a 6-figure job. I had all the trimmings that black women say they want. Only problem is I wasn't hip hop. I wasn't, I didn't have that swag. I was a working man. All right. I had a white collar job, so to speak. And I had a bulk of white friends because that's the community I live in. My point is I was always rejected.
Gents, I see the frustration out there. A lot of black men feel unappreciated, unheard, and undervalued by black women. And because of that, many are looking elsewhere, dating women of other races who they feel hear them, women of other races who they feel are easy to talk to and value them as men. Now let's be clear, anybody has the right to date anybody they want to. But when a growing number of black men feel more respected outside of the community than in it, that's something worth discussing. Some say it's about proximity. As you start to level up, you start dating the people that are around you, which includes different types of women. But for many black men, it runs a lot deeper than that. They feel dismissed, criticized, or even resented by the very women that look just like them, that they actually want to build families with. And that's a problem. So today we're going to break down why black men choose to date out, the mindsets that's driving this divide, and what needs to change in order for black love to thrive again. With that being said, let's get started.
I would go on these dates, wouldn't hear back, get a call, wouldn't hear back. I don't know, maybe it was my smell. I always tried to smell good. But I would spend extravagantly, open doors, pull out chairs, nice restaurants, not coffee shops, coffee dates. Just didn't attract black women. But
He's not my type.
I recently had a conversation with 2 black men who are pursuing higher education, one a master's, one a PhD at a very prestigious college, who are on the trajectory of having a very successful career, very high-paying successful career. And both of these men told me that when it comes to dating and mating, they get little to no interaction or interest from black women. And these aren't like ugly, unattractive men, one's like 6'5", they both have nice skin, nice hair, well-mannered. But they sat there and told me that for some reason, it's really hard for them to interact with black women. Like when they try to approach them, it's as if they're not even interested.
Why did I end up popping my balloon? You just make me nervous. It's all right. You're handsome. You're just not my type.
Jesse, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think we make good friends.
I'm tired of dating black men. Y'all date gangbangers, drug dealers, and scammers and complain about black men. Y'all date the worst black men. Go date a man that works a legal job.
I think I'm accepting the fact that black men don't like black women.
But that's a lie.
I think I'm understanding and accepting that right now. They don't like us. The black women that have their black man, I'd be so happy. Be like, look at them, it looks so beautiful. And the black men I come across, they just don't like us. There's always something wrong with us. We can never be fucking good enough.
I approached a black man this week at like a dating event, and he was not interested in me. And I tried to shoot my shot. He was not interested. I moved on. But immediately after I walked away from this man, he went up to a group of 5 white women and he introduced himself to all of them. And then I kind of observed out of like the corner of my eye for the rest of the evening, this man was only going up and talking to different white women. Later that night, another very attractive black man came in, the exact same thing, only talked to the white women that were in the room. There were maybe 6 or 7 black women throughout. And I could tell I would look over at the black women occasionally. They would be looking. We would all be observing the same thing. We're all thinking the same thing, right? I have seen this play out so many times where you walk into a room, the black women are looking for other black men, and the black men are not looking for black women.
But on the flip side, they went on to tell me that non-black women oftentimes will go out of their way to compliment them. One in particular says when he dresses up, they'll compliment him on his hair, on his skin sometimes, what he's wearing. Like, from a strictly platonic level, these other races of women are being very friendly, are being very open, and are going out of their way to compliment him.
So it's okay for black women to say, oh, I don't want to date black men anymore. But anytime a black man opens his mouth and say, oh, I'm tired of black women, I'm sick of y'all, woo, now we got a problem. I've been seeing a lot more lately, like people saying I'm tired of dating black men, which is like, okay, but it's very double standard to call black men out and say that they're colorist and all this and all that for saying that they sick of dealing with black women. But black women can say the same thing and they're like, oh yeah, you right, queen. You know, you ain't wrong.
When a black woman sees another black woman dating outside of our race, whether it's a white man or a non-black man in general, she tends to get celebrated. She gets applauded by other women. Girl, period. I know that's right. When a black woman is spotted dating outside of the race, it's automatically viewed as something positive, and black women automatically assume she's getting treated right, and it's the jackpot for black women to date non-black men.
I'm not gonna lie, and I really hate to say it, but a lot of the men that I've been seeing lately that have been treating a woman right, that skin color is...
I like white boys.
What's your opinion? What's the difference between dating a white guy and a black guy in your opinion?
From my personal experience, I feel white men know how to treat a lady.
So you're basically saying black men don't know how to treat a woman?
That's not what I said.
What did you mean by that exactly?
I'm saying from my personal experience, the white men have treated me better.
But when a black man is spotted dating outside of his race, and Lord forbid if he's caught with a white woman or a non-black woman, it's World War III. He's being disrespected, dogged out from every angle. Why is that?
Because why are you with her and not with me?
Literally, like that's what I'm saying.
I'll tell you why they aren't with you. 1, you're bitter. 2, you're giving jealous energy. And 3, you're racist. And a high-value black man does not want to be with a bitter, jealous, racist woman.
I don't think it's that simple.
Okay, so do you mean to tell me that if you were to take the approach that I'm going to end up with the woman who makes it the easiest for me to approach her, who seems the most likely, the most interested, the most open, that you would likely end up with a non-black woman? And they said, oh, 100% yes.
Why do black men date outside of their race often?
The same reason that white men do it. Everybody dates out. Don't just blame black men.
Here's the thing. We value, just so y'all know, we value our black men. And we just...
But why don't they show it?
That's a good question. I just have a question. For the men that woke up today and think they're the prize, how are you feeling? Did you get your good morning text? Did you get the, hey, are you good? Do you need lunch? Did you get some flowers delivered to you today?
I said, bitch. Even though we want our own black women tend to put us through obstacle courses. Black women like the, oh, you gotta wait. Oh, we celibate. Oh, you gotta marry me. Oh, you gotta buy me something. Oh, you gotta do this. You gotta do that.
I mean, as long as you can provide and take me on trips, take me out. I really love going out to eat. I love steakhouses. I want to go out the country. I want to take a vacation, but I don't want to pay for anything.
Could have been a sweet deal for both of us. Now just a sweet deal for me.
Then black women go on to say, it's not that we have a problem with them dating white women or non-black women. We have a problem with the disrespect, the down talking and backlash that comes from black men when they start dating other women. Well, ma'am, usually that's why a black man is going to the other side or dating outside of his race. Due to the same reason, due to the backlash, due to the disrespect, due to the projecting. Y'all put all black men in one category. One do y'all in, y'all swear every single last one of them ain't nothing. We clearly feel a way about each other, but only y'all are allowed to go on and find love and feel like because white men respect us and they treat us better and they want families and y'all got a list of reasons as to why it's okay for y'all to date outside the race. But if y'all see a black man with a white woman, y'all get in y'all feelings. But why?
If I were to take you on a first date, would you want to go somewhere casual or do something fancy?
I'd like to do something that's fun and that you enjoy and that, you know, you think that I would enjoy rather than going on something fancy and trying to impress someone, to be honest.
So you prefer for a man to take you bowling as opposed to saying, like, let's go to Ruth Chris Steakhouse for day one?
100%.
At 43, would you rather do a casual first date or something fancy?
Casual. Definitely casual.
Why is that the case?
Because it's a first date, and what if I don't like you? I don't want to be committed to like this big fancy first date.
But if a man finds you attractive and he has the money to spend and splurge, why not go to the Nobu for $600 just for dinner?
Because it's not about how much money he can spend. It's if you can have a conversation, if you can just be a kind person.
If I wanted to date you, how much money would I have to make?
You don't have to make anything.
I beg your pardon?
I don't expect any materialistic stuff. I'm not a materialistic person.
Surely you're not going to date a man without a job.
Yeah, it'd be nice for you to have a job, but I'm not going to expect you to pay for everything 100% and just throw money out for me. Like, it should be 50-50.
Think a man without money would make a woman happy?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you think a man without money can make a woman in a relationship happy?
Yeah, of course. If he's a nice, kind human being, then yeah, of course. Money can't always buy you happiness, right?
Man with no money make a woman happy in relationships.
I think so. Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna say no.
No. Hell no.
Absolutely.
No. No. Hell no. How he gonna make me happy? How you gonna make her happy with no money?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! Soon as I get my mate, who I've been with for over 15 years now, and we get along swimmingly, have 3 lovely daughters, you tell them, your wife's white? You go, yeah, go, I thought so. I get all kinds of attitude from black women, and then of course brothers who follow Dr. Umar be like, oh, he got a snow bunny, this is why he is the way he is. Well, I was the way I am prior to meeting my current wife.
And when they were explaining to me their experiences, when they're explaining to me some of the traumatizing dating experiences they had with black women and in general, like when they sat down and explained it to me, I started to understand, okay, I don't think it's always just these men hate their mama, okay? Or they just, whatever, they don't like themselves. Like, I don't think it's that. Maybe there are actually situations and scenarios where they just went with who gave them the better deal. And in that particular time, it happened to be a non-black woman.
So I was talking to this guy at work, right? He also claims that he does not date black women. When I tell you he dress fly, he smell like money every day, meaning he wears the best colognes. None of us have never seen his girl until the other day. Y'all, she not black, but when I tell you she is gorgeous, man, bad to the bone, okay? She's the manager at a corporate bank, owns her own home in a very high-class neighborhood. And he say he don't date black women because they're just not his preference.
How tall are you?
6'2".
As a tall woman, is dating easy for you?
Yeah, because I like black guys.
Bring your ass here, you beautiful motherfucker.
What if you found like the perfect guy, but he's not the most attractive?
I would stay.
At this grown ass age, right? Because at the end of the day, is looks gonna pay the bills?
No, but you know what is gonna pay the bills? A hardworking, reliable, respectable, kind, considerate, selfless man who wants to give, provide, love you, care for you.
How old are you?
22. 25.
And where are you from?
Mexico.
Would you date a man who didn't have a car?
Oh, hell no.
Yes. Why not? He should have initiative to want to see us. So if we can drive, he should have the initiative. No solamente yo. Yeah, and we all start from somewhere. So maybe he doesn't have a car at the moment, but it wouldn't bother us to pick him up.
Do you think a man should ever tell a female how to dress?
What I've seen here tonight? Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Why'd you say that? Because would you wear that shit to church? I do. I'm not surprised. I go to church in my living room. God damn it, I wear what I want.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
Black men, we are the #1 wanted man on earth. You are the #1 wanted man on earth by all races of women.
Ladies, here is the truth. Black men aren't leaving just because they can. They're leaving because they don't feel valued. Men go where they're wanted, where they're respected, where they're gonna find peace. If a man's preferences continue to be constantly dismissed, his masculinity challenged,
and his presence unappreciated, he gonna look elsewhere. And that is exactly what's happening. That is exactly what we're seeing right now in the black community. The world is way too big for a man to stay lonely just to prove a point. Black men have options, and they are fully embracing them. If you want a good black man, it's not about what you think he should want. It's about being the kind of woman that he actually desires. Because if things don't change, more black men are going to continue to walk away.
He cold.
What did you say, man? Don't stop recording. Man, let me, hold on. Hey, so at 6. Can't stop. Hey, you gotta chill. you got something holding on to you, man. You got something holding on to you.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Gents, did you enjoy today's video? Then you're going to love the conversation that we had in this video right here. How irresponsible single moms and baby mamas are ruining it for good single women. I want to hear your thoughts on this conversation.